Hi, Cancers. This is going to be your winter solstice reading where we take a peek at what's coming towards you over the next 3 months or so. Let's hop right on in and start by pulling a couple of oracle cards to see what energy is surrounding this reading for you. And the first card that we have out for you is Cycle, New Beginnings. Let's set that aside and pull another card, see what other energies are surrounding this reading for my Cancer collective. And we have new moon, a new start is coming. So off the break, Cancer collective, we have newness just surrounding you. New beginnings, a new start is coming. So where you may have been in this cycle of life where things maybe have not necessarily been to your liking, you haven't been entirely satisfied with the trajectory of your life right now, this is your opportunity for a fresh start. And it's completely appropriate for the winter solstice season because what we see during that time period is almost a bit of a dark night of the soul. We have you coming out of these sort of long, dark days into the springtime where manifestations start coming to fruition. Those seeds that you planted before the ground got cold and a little bit of barren, they're going to start sprouting roots. They're going to start bearing fruit. So if you've been stuck in a place that hasn't necessarily been particularly exciting or happy, maybe it dented your optimism about life a little bit, don't worry, because there's this fresh new start that seems to be waiting for you. So off to a good start, Cancer, but let's look at some tarot and see what other messages we can pull for you. So we're going to start by looking at this new season as a whole. Like, what does the energy of the winter solstice bring in for you? We have the Three of Swords in reverse. So the Three of Swords, when it's upright, is really about profound disappointment. It's about heartbreak. There's like this aching that's deep down in your soul. And having this in reverse, it feels like you're starting to turn a corner, that there's going to be a lot of recovery and healing that's waiting for you over the next 3 months, that's going to usher in this new mindset, this new chapter in your life, these new beginnings, this fresh start. Let's see if we can clarify that a little bit. And we also have the moon. So these two cards together are interesting because I think that over the next 3 months or so, you're going to undergo this process where you're going to start uncovering things and things are going to be revealed for you. That could be in terms of your interactions with other people, if it has to do with your finances. Coming out of disappointment, there are going to be some new opportunities that are being revealed to you. But I think more than anything, Cancers, that this is going to be a journey of personal growth where you uncover things about yourself, how you react to different situations, how you react and engage with different people. So whatever sort of pain and trauma that you've experienced in the past, there is going to be some sort of recognition of that. And that's going to allow you to start the healing process where you can take your lessons from it, if you so choose, and grow from it as well. So taking a peek at your love life. This is what everybody's always super excited for, it seems like. So for my Cancers, in terms of your love life, we're starting out with the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands upright is really about affirmation. It's about recognition and victory that's coming from other people. So looking at this card in reverse, it almost feels as like I don't believe that this is a situation where you're not going to be acknowledged by others, but I think that validation of love and worth is more going to come from yourself than any sort of external entity, any sort of outside person. Let's clarify that a little bit for you. And we have the 10 of coins, or the 10 of pentacles. This is about the ultimate achievement in abundance. And typically it represents financial stability. It's sort of that material wealth, something that is just super tangible for you. And so I think that when it comes to your romantic life, it doesn't necessarily feel like there's somebody coming in. It almost feels as though this love is going to be self-love, where you are looking at yourself, you are recognizing your worth, and you are building that foundation and stability inside of yourself. And I do think that for most people is the best type of foundation for bringing in an external love. But I think over the next 3 months, given that it looks like you are on a journey of self, that you are on a journey of healing, that your love is going to be focused on you and not anybody else. I think that's going to be the fresh start that you've been looking for. So taking a peek at your finances, what's happening with my Cancer collective in their financial life? We have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is a very interesting energy. It's something that comes in very, very rapidly, but it can disappear just as quickly. It's a very in and out, it's a very wishy-washy, fickle type of energy. So let's clarify that a little bit more and see what else, because I don't want you all to get funny with your money. It's like easy come, easy go is what I just heard. And we have the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, so when it comes to your finances, Cancers, it feels like there's going to be a little bit of turmoil that happens here for you. It's almost like a situation where you hear about some new investment opportunity and you sink some money into it, and then the opportunity just goes bust, like, like cryptocurrency type of things. And so I feel like when it comes to your financial situation, that you need to be very, very thoughtful about where it is that you put your money. If you're experiencing challenges right now, then it might be in your best interest to be a little bit more conservative about your spending or where it is that you invest your money. It's not something that, if you see like a get rich quick type of opportunity that sounds like entirely too good to be true, like if you get an offer like, hey, yeah, if you give me like $100, I'm going to give you back 10,000. Like, look at that with the skeptical eye, because it's like as fast as you put the money out, it's going to disappear even faster. So just be a little bit cautious when it comes to your financial dealing over the next few months. So challenges that might be ahead for you, we have the Sun. And so the Sun is generally viewed as a very positive card, right? It's a little bit of a childlike energy. It's a lot of innocence. It's feeling the sun on your face. There's a lot of purity that's associated with this. And it's the card of happiness. And so again, I feel like you coming out of this Three of Swords energy into this path of discovery, there are going to be some days where it's like it's a little bit harder for you to find your happy place than not. Not impossible, but I think that given all you've been through, that it's going to, be a little bit difficult to sort of embrace this new cycle, to move on this path to happiness and accept that you can create abundance and a stable foundation for yourself. I think that there are going to be money concerns that you have over the next few months, but we have that clarified by the King of Cups. So this is a very generous sort of giving type of energy. It's somebody who has emotions and love in abundance. And I feel like this is probably going to have to do more with your interpersonal relationships than it does with your financial situation. So I think that it's going to be a little bit difficult for you during this healing and learning process to open up and truly engage with other people. And that's okay, because I think for my Cancer collective, this is a matter of self-preservation and not sort of wanting to repeat what you perceive as being mistakes of the past. that you don't necessarily want to open yourself up and be taken advantage of or end up disappointed or in a place of being heartbroken. So that looks like it's your biggest challenge, is really just connecting with other people. Now, what's going to flourish for you during your winter solstice period? We have the Two of Swords. That's a decision card, right? It's someone who is typically represented holding two swords crossed with a blindfold on. And so this is a bit of decision making that has to happen on your part. So it feels as though what's going to come towards you over the next few months is a lot of choices that need to be made. And we also have the Four of Coins. This is someone who is holding back. And typically it's sort of tangible goods. It's holding on to their money. So I think that for a couple of things, for some of my Cancer collective out there, you're going to have to sort of make a decision about how much it is that you give to other people. There are going to be a lot of folks, I think, that are sort of coming towards you with their hands out for one thing or another, whether it's, financial support, whether it's emotional support, and you're going to be in a place where you have to really pick and choose who it is that you give your time, your energy, your money, whatever it is to. I also think that what's coming in abundance is you sort of holding back that energy, that you are now in a place of giving to yourself. And we saw that in your love reading, where it was, or your love position, where it was very much focused on you giving back to yourself. And so I think that with this Four of Coins that we have here, you're building up your stores so that at some point in the future, you have enough to sort of give to other people, but you're focusing on yourself first. So I think that element of self-preservation and self-protection, putting on your oxygen mask first, is coming out in this reading for you. Now, in terms of your personal growth, what's happening with my Cancers? How are they growing? We have the Ace of Coins. So you have a lot of coins in this spread, Cancer. And so I think that from a tangible material wealth, financial perspective, there's going to be a new start for you where you've had to be a little bit conservative and thoughtful. I think that that's going to pay off in dividends for you. This holding back and not just sort of giving out things to people all willy-nilly, regardless of whether or not they actually deserve it. There's something fresh and new coming in for you. And you can see we have the Ace of Coins, we have new beginnings, we have a new start that's coming. So if you've been worried about your finances, don't do anything rash right now. Make sure that you're thoughtful about any opportunities that come towards you, because you being a little bit conservative, you being a little bit thoughtful will make sure that the right opportunity comes in for you. And we also have the Ace of Wands. And I love this because I want to say, is this your only wand that came through? No, you have the Six of Wands in reverse. But this is the start of something absolutely exciting. This is something new that's coming in for you. And it's interesting because in your personal growth sector, we have a lot of new. We have the Ace of Coins, we have the Ace of Wands, newfound stability, newfound finances, newfound wealth and abundance. And we have this sort of renewed excitement that goes along with it. With the new beginnings and a new start coming, this is an opportunity for you, Cancer. It's truly you coming out of a dark, cold place into something that's a lot warmer, something that's a lot brighter. Now, it will be a process again for you to be on this healing journey so you can accept all of this coming into you. But I think that the key words over the next few months for you during this winter solstice season is self-preservation and acknowledgement of self. So your reading has a lot less to do with other people and external factors, and more so about how you have control over your life dominion. So that's what I got for my Cancers out there. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this reading, and I will see you on the next one.